Yeah, so like my thing is like there's just stuff you can't talk about in general because either people are too stupid or they think you're stupid for being too honest. And that's what I'm trying to having trouble finding, like when I want to talk about political issues and inspire people, I just wanted them to realize, like, you're really under a lot of propaganda, and to not just follow things because you saw some other account on Twitter, like, or any other social media doing something. That doesn't mean it's real. And I feel like people are getting put in a place where they're expecting happiness from outside their body. Do you know what I mean? Like their mind, they upload into another person's experience, and they're thinking about, that's my new sermon of the week, by the way. This is the sermon. So it's like it's like exporting your reality and then expecting the consequences from a life you haven't lived. You only get to enjoy the fruits of what you work for. So why are we so unhappy and unsatisfied with what we have? Even billionaires and Drake is unhappy with what we have. But we can be happy with anything we've worked for. That's how working it works. If I spend eight hours drawing a painting, even if it's the shittiest painting, I'm happy with that painting because that's where I put my work to. There's something of value there for me. I'm not throwing that in the garbage. So why are we throwing each other in the garbage? And why are we throwing the people we spend 8, 10, 12 hours a day with in the garbage? So that's my
So
sermon.
this is my theory on why that's happening. Um, we everything that we consume, everything that we do is a marketed way to hack our brain's natural reward system. So, I mean, I've been hitting my vape the whole time. I'm getting all the same chemicals that I get when I work hard on something and complete it. That's what I get every time I look at my phone. That's what you get when you watch porn. That's what you get when a rapper you like puts out a new music video. So it's like we don't understand the value of hard work because we're all we do is just hijack our brain's reward system with dopamine all the time, a million times a day. So the little burst we get when we work hard on something is like nothing.
It's
Work
nothing.
harder where like I feel like I just checked my phone once for 5 minutes.
And it's crazy. Like you will never know that. You will never really be cognizant of that until you do a dopamine cleanse. Then you're like, whoa. You notice we're all a bunch of fucking junkies. Even the people who are straight edge. We're all fucking junkies. To the brain, there's no difference. It's the same gratification.
That's why I got sympathy for junkies.
Yeah,
That's why,
exactly.
and that's why I know sometimes, like especially with my background, they need tough love.
Of course. And they'll be the first to tell you that.
And you can't. Sometimes you got to say, oh, it's not right how we are negative online. But sometimes you got to be like, yo, Adam22 is a fucking demon, Grand Wizard, KKK, Grand Dragon. Adam22, that's Adam Grand Dragon. It's over for him. Oh, I'm so mad at him for the way he ruined hip hop, and he depicts the worst of black culture to make money, and he works for Bill Clinton. Oh, I'm so mad at fucking Adam22. It's so quiet for him.
Can I say something to Adam22 real quick? Adam22, stop worshiping the devil, bro. Stop doing it. It's not cool. It's not cool to
Please.
worship the devil. That's not a cool thing to do. You think that's a
Please
cool
don't.
thing to do? I don't think so. Go to church. Stop worshiping the devil. Stop
Yo, so
tattooing.
I'm guessing you're not a Yeet fan if you don't like devil worshippers.
Yo,
No,
wait,
we
nah,
dude.
don't tell me not Yeet. Not
Bro,
Yeet.
Yeet is not a devil worshiper. Why would you say that? Where does that come from? Let's talk
Oh,
about it.
his lyrics. I mean, he openly talks about it in his lyrics, his tattoos,
Oh,
everything. I mean, he credits his
that's
whole
the next diss track
devil.
then. That's the next diss track. Yeah.
I'm just a pussy rap fan, so I don't have to be consistent with my views.
Yeah, because
I'm
his
just
music
an
actually goes
ignorant
hard.
pussy rap fan. So I don't have to tell Yeet to stop worshiping the devil because I don't have to be consistent with my views. I can say one thing over here and a
Yeah.
different thing over here because I'm just a pussy ignorant rap fan. And I love Yeet.
Yeah.
I think he's
No,
doing
To
good.
be honest, I
all
didn't
of
know
them,
none
it's
of this
gonna be hard.
devil worshiper shit was
It won't be hard to attack him because his beats just go way harder than mine. So I'm
bro.
like, damn.
4L?
I mean, that's
Bro,
the biggest
Yachty wishes he
counter,
could make
right?
4L.
I'm gonna say something bold.
If
I
you
don't
go
even
after Yeet, you're gonna have to rap over his beats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't even listen to Yeet like that, bro. I've only listened to like 5 or 6 Yeet songs.
You should.
It's like Playboy
Um,
Cardi, bro. It's like literally the same thing. It's
I
it's like
avoid
Cardi meets Young Lean.
I avoid Yeet the same reason. I don't know. I just feel like I look at his fan base and I watch them and I just think like I'm too old for that. I'm gonna let the young guys have their thing. I'm too old to be involved with that fan base the way it is. I didn't like that little meme where they're like, "What's the meaning of life?" and he was like "Schmadonka" or something. I don't think his stupid gibberish is funny. I'm just too old. I've listened to his music. I thought it was good. I wanted to listen to more of it, but I was like, I'm aging out of this, bro.
Bro,
I
he's just. I
already
mean, so am I. But you call a spade, bro. That shit's hard. Like he's just leaning with that abadabanga thing. He's just leaning into the Minions thing. Like he
It's
made
so
the
fucking funny that he made music for Despicable Me, bro.
I love him,
Was it the
bro.
Minions movie? Actually, it was the Minions movie.
Yeah,
Bro, he like
Despicable Me
executive
movie.
produced the soundtrack.
bro.
Jesus
You
Christ,
probably
bro.
got
That's so
2
fucking
million for
funny
that,
to me.
bro.
That's funnier
Bro.
than anything Cardi's ever done.
He's gonna score the sequel. I bet you. He'll literally score it.
Cool viral Cardi moments are like, I missed the birth of my son to play PS5 with Lil Uzi. Cool viral moments are like, I made a song that the kids will love for a kids movie that I'm sure probably has a positive message. At least Yeet
For
is
a
doing
devil
something
worshiper,
positive, bro, for the world.
when I fell in love with Yeet was when I first heard he went on like a rant about how much water he drinks.
That's healthy shit.
Bro,
But,
yeah, like that shit, bro.
is he getting involved with kids movies to spread his devil worship propaganda?
And to
That's
drink
when
We'll have to
I
see.
would have to attack him. Yeah, and I would have to rap over his beats in auto tune, calling him out for worshiping the devil. Yeah.
It begs the question, why does the devil want us to drink more water?
Holy shit.
Oh, because the fluoride, bro. They want
Holy shit, it's the fluoride in the water, bro. I'm pouring my shit. This is why I only drink sugar-free Red Bull. I don't drink anything besides this, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm an alcoholic. I
Fuck
only
water.
drink cask strength bourbon.
We don't drink water because there's no fluoride in this. I read the whole ingredients.
There's
I
no
couldn't
poison
pronounce
in
most
this.
of them, but there is no fluoride in there. There's xanthan gum, but there's no fluoride in there.
Bro, I'm actually, as soon as Chibu mentioned that devil worshipping shit, because I'm completely oblivious to it with regard to Yeet, this is the thing for real. Like, there is heavy lore on this. I gotta send you guys this Reddit thread. I'm not gonna.
All the devil worshippers are from the Pacific Northwest or Salem, Massachusetts.
It's an evil area over there, bro. It's an evil area over there. You could feel it when you're over in the PNW.
The Pacific
bro.
Northwest is the region where God turns his head.
Because all those people that came over there on the Oregon Trail, they were fucking lunatics, bro.
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
all the fucking lunatics. They were killing and eating each other on the way. They're crazy people, and it's like Australia, Pacific Northwest.
I was just gonna say that.
Like beta male Australia, bro. They're not jumping off shit. They're not jumping off shit onto barbed wire and whatever. They're just touching kids, bro. So it's worse than Australia. But it's
not only are they touching kids,
origin.
they are shitting in the street.
In the BMW.
They'll shit in the woods too. They got like some of the most white supremacist militias out there too.
Yeah.
Fight to do out there. Yeah.
There's major KKK history in that area.
Proud Boys too. Like it's carrying on the legacy with the Proud Boys and shit. Everybody only talks about those little anarchist losers who in Seattle who did that thing. I forget the name.
That's why everybody is such an insecure liberal over there, bro. Is they know they're aware of the deep ties that they have to
their genealogy,
white supremacy in that area, bro. They know their history over there, and like at least like 30% of them know like I should probably act super liberal because I'm a pedophile and I don't want anybody to know. So I'm gonna act super liberal and like I really care about people because I don't want anybody to know that I'm a pedophile.
That's literally what Adam22 said on his show. He said they made him do a political compass quiz, and he was like, "Oh, I have to vote liberal Democrat for everything because otherwise people are gonna think I'm a racist." Like, oh, why would they think that, Adam?
Why would they think that? Why would they think that, Adam? Huh, Adam?
Oh, I just have a necklace that says give it up to the devil. I'm not a devil worshiper though. You know,
I think the best way for Adam Grand Mason to prove that he doesn't worship the devil is to have Lena give us all top. I think that would be fair.
That and he has to either donate some money to a charity, or
And
he can
flip the
volunteer his
crosses in his
time.
house.
He can volunteer his time at a soup kitchen. And that's if he wants to prove to me he's not a democratic operative here to brainwash the young boys into self-destructive behavior, then I need him to spend some time doing something positive and see that how that affects his likes and his views.
I think, okay, this is what Adam22 does that bothers me so much. I've said this like 5 different times, and it's been 5 different things. There's so many different things. This is one of the things that he does that bothers me so much. I know that he's telling these people, these guests that are coming on, I know that he's telling them, go ahead and do your regular drug use that you usually do every day before you come on. Get fucked up, you know. It's good for views. Like, I know that he's not discouraging any other interviewers, you know. They might be
he's engaging in it with them, if anything.
He loves that shit, and it's not even about rap because he's having like fucking Bonk or whatever, bro. That guy that was what's his name? John Gabbana, Bonk.
Yeah, Bonk.
He was having that motherfucker on, and he doesn't even rap or anything, bro.
He just like Adam did him so dirty with something. He just
John Gabbana raps now. Gabbana raps now. I think John Gabbana debuted his rap career on Adam22. I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam22 was his agent, bro. He was his agent, like he was X's agent, but he was more instrumental with Bonk.
He was his agent?
Yes. Bro,
so when No Jumper puts out music, when they put out that TK shit, first of all, No Jumper, was he TK's agent?
That I don't know. Let's find out.
Because they put out that No Jumper TK song. That was one of TK's biggest songs. Now I look ignorant, bro. Now I don't even know because I didn't even think about No Jumper as the label, bro. That's the label.
Yeah, is that true? Like, I didn't even know any of that, or else I would have talked about it.
I fucking think it's true, bro, because No Jumper does put music out. So I think that they probably might have artists signed. I don't know if he was X's agent, because that seems a little crazy.
Was X's agent. That's what's like his original claim to fame.
So he's like one of the most predatory label. He's not one of these fucking pussy YouTubers, one of these rap critics. He's like one of the guys we're really complaining about, bro. The heads of the labels.
Yeah,
he's that level of predatory.
He's one of the ghouls. Until proven otherwise, he's a ghoul.
He should stop running a label before he stops worshiping the devil, because running a rap label is worse than worshiping the devil to me.
What's the difference?
Low key, yo.
What's the difference?
The devil, they kind of keep it inside. They keep it in their home, and they don't like ruin, the lives of millions of young people. Yeah. I didn't even know that was a label. That's crazy how much research you could do just by like having a discussion, you know? Just
by having Chibu here, really.
I just looked into the Adam22 thing. He had an imprint deal with Atlantic.
It's their A&R's LARPing as label heads.
Exactly.
It's like an Airbnb owner versus a landlord, bro.
He is really just a glorified A&R.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, the YouTubers are the new A&Rs, bro. That's how they do things now, and I bet there is an exchange of money there. It
seems like definitely. It seems like though that he was just using the No Jumper channel.
Hold on.
Any songs he vibed with, he posted it on No Jumper. So like they didn't necessarily have to be signed, from what I can tell.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he would just, if he fucked with somebody, he'd throw their shit up.
He just fucked with Bonk and X and TK, and now TK's in jail forever. X is dead. Bonk's actually doing better. He's with Will Vicky now, so.
Really?
Yeah, he's been dating Will Vicky for a long time now.
King.
That's crazy.
Xanax in her asshole.
I know.
That's probably the most positive relationship, positive Gen Z out there.
I know, bro. Yeah, I love them, and they're making each other better people. I barely hear Will Vicky call herself a black queen these days.
That's crazy.
It barely happens.
They both like had a positive take too, so it's like that's crazy how that works out. Yeah, that's really inspirational, man. Actually.
Yeah, you can be around Adam22 and still go on to not be dead or in jail, which is something that I didn't know before he turned his life around. Because I looked at the trajectory of his life and I was like, oh, Adam22 is still killing people, but he survived somehow. He's like the boy who lived. Not to bring it back to Harry Potter, bro, but he's the boy who lived, bro.
Bro, this man is worse than Vlad with the dry snitching. Do you guys remember when he did a vlog for a YG video and he showed them cooking crack and shit? This is news to me.
No, bro, I don't remember that.
Yo,
this
was 2 years. This was in 2020 when IG asked you to do a vlog with his new artist. He's in a fucking trap house, or what appears to be a trap house, and there's razor blades everywhere. Oh my god, what the fuck, bro? Adam22 is a federal agent.
Can we talk about him doing porn too? Can we talk about him selling us porn?
Yeah, what's
up with that?
Can we talk about him fucking Trisha Paytas?
Lucky.
All right. Camera.
I'll give him.
Why is he selling us porn, bro? Why does he need to sell us
porn? Bro, because his girl is a harlot.
Everything that's bad.
I think he has to go with it.
In one way. He's got to be terrible in every way.
I think he has to go with it because his girl is like enjoys being like terminally ran through. So like he kind of just got to be with it, or he's gonna be angry all the time. Because I don't think any self-respecting man like wants their girl to do porn unless they're fucking porn addicted. Like that's not
he
cool.
Definitely is porn addicted, bro. I mean, you can see the look in his eyes.
He's really such a deviant in all senses.
When you look at a man that's addicted to porn, you could see that right in his eyes, bro. He wears it right on his face. It never goes away.
He does have a bit of
when your face is frozen in some of these positions all the time, when you're staring with dead cold eyes, scrolling through pages of porn, that never leaves you. It's like when someone does meth for a long time and you could always tell in their eyes, no matter how long they've been clean, you could tell.
The Coomer gaze?
You've tweaked out
to the meth head gaze.
It's the Coomer gaze, bro, and you could see it with him heavily. He looks like he smells like cum.
Mr. Grand Mason, how do you respond? Why is he so bent on looking like trailer trash when he is descendant of a real estate mogul?
He looks like that to me. He doesn't look poor or anything.
Well,
he looks dude, he looks cool, but he looks like a regular guy, and he tries very hard to come across like a regular white guy. He doesn't want to seem ignorant. Exactly. He wants his guests to seem ignorant because, like, what Adam22, if he ever responds to anything that we say, what he'll do is point to clips of him telling people not to do drugs and telling people to slow down on this or slow down on this or hire security, and he's going to be like, I'm helping these people. But it's about the content that you're pushing. It's not about, because he tries very hard to come across as like a likable, normal white guy.
Too hard. Like he's doing the most.
He tries hard because he's doing his fucking federal agent job, bro, and he needs to try hard.
Occam's razor, bro. The simplest explanation is always the truth, and the simplest explanation here is he's a federal agent.
That's easily the simplest. Why is your dad doing voter fraud for Bill Clinton?
Yeah, my thing is you know, it's cool to maybe just be a ignorant rap guy, or just be a Democratic operative, or just worship the devil. But he's doing all three, bro.
He's doing everything. He's gambling. He's fucking. I bet he doesn't eat anything besides pork, bro. I bet he only eats pork, and I bet off camera he only does it in the butt, bro. Yeah. He's just trying to do everything that the Bible says not to do, bro. He's fucking
the rapper who said
he's got a group of his house is full of just women on their periods, bro, and he's just like letting them sit all over everything. He's just
who was the rapper who said there was a rapper who said when they went to his house after they recorded a podcast, they were legitimately uncomfortable with all the satanic shit.
Bro, it's fucking creepy, dude. It's creepy. It's not a cool aesthetic. It's not an original aesthetic.
Played the fuck out, dude.
The excuse, you don't think it's cool. You're not doing it because you think it's cool, because you know it's played out, and nobody else fucking sticks with anything else that played out. In rap, especially, if you know about rap, you know how quick trends come and go. The fucking devil worship shit has been played out since like the 80s. So there's no way he's doing it because he thinks it's a cool aesthetic. It's the same thing with like fucking, oh, I forget who it was, bro. It was a picture of someone's fucking house when they were on a Zoom call, some rich celebrity, and they had one of those, you know, those weird pedophile paintings, bro, with like a underage kid folded up into a weird position, bro. All these people have like weird pedophile paintings in their house.
Those Biden photos, right? The Bidens.
It was some fucking white actor lady. I forget who the fuck it was. One of the blonde ones. I don't know, an older one. But fucking they do the same shit where they're like, "Oh, I just like I like this artist or I like this style." Like, no, you know that shit's played out too because we've been talking about those weird ass paintings for years. So
You know what
there's
it is?
other reasons.
You know, I get where you're coming from. Like, it's because it's not cool, right? But those like rich people who are like part of that society, they have like their own secret society. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
They have their own criteria for cool.
like yeah, and they have their own like they have their own TV shows, they have their own awards. So sometimes you see something on TV, it's like, what is this? Who watches this? But it's like, nah, there's a whole secret society. That's who it's for. Like they probably have like a separate award show where they give out awards to the best pedophiles, you know, and like every the last 3 years it's just Biden. He gets the award for best pedophile every year. He like shows up, but we don't know why he's there. We're like, what award is this? You know, he's like, you see Biden accepting like, thank you for everything, but in to the secret society, they know it's the best pedophile award. It's called like Children's Rights Advocate.
Double speak, bro. It's in 1984. All double speak.
I'm saying that's how it's been though. Everything is like that. Like the Chris Rock slap. That was a thing to tell us something.
Yeah.
That was Will Smith telling us something like, yo, it's not right. It's not right here. I gotta slap Chris right now. I gotta slap him.
Everything is coded.
Will Smith reminds me of Manchurian Candidate in that movie, you know?
He
I don't know
gone
if
it.
you saw that.
No, you're right.
You saw that, right? With like, did you see the one with Denzel?
I seen the original and the Denzel one.
Oh man, the original is crazy good too.
Original so good.
But no, like okay, like that was one of the first moments where we had like a shared experience, right? Like when JFK got shot or 9/11, right? We all
Yeah.
had to deal with something. And
There was like a collective trauma.
and that was the only thing we've had in the last 20 years because of how much they control the propaganda.
Yeah.
Even the protests in 2020, everybody had their own version of it, you know? But that slap brought us all together.
Mhm.
And that to me, that's how I stay connected to other human beings. To me, that's really what I do this for, because there's a lot of people who can only engage with others through institutions, right? Like they gotta go to my college, they gotta work at the same place as me. They gotta work at my co-op, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, our ability to interact with people just randomly and have a shared experience of what it means, at least to be American, that's what is gonna create our political power. So honestly, I'm waiting for people my age and even people much older than me to grow up, because one of the things we need to do as Americans is stop being babies. People across the world laugh at us because we're not serious about our political issues, and we just really need to just put all the jokes aside for a second and be like, okay, now you know we all in this together, all races, all people who are not rich. We all have to work together. Let's forget about the garbage. I don't care about that TV show because I'm an adult. Now let's get serious. That's where we need to get to as a society. But first, we got to say shit like Adam22, Grand Wizard. Who else were we talking shit about? ASAP Rocky and his whole crew, gay, they dick suckers.
ASAP and Kenneth.
They dick suckers and they can't spit. Let's see, who else we going on? Azalea Banks, Queen. Who else?
Love you, ass.
We went on Iggy. We went in on Drake. We went on Yachty.
Culture, fake freestyle. A little sound like a kangaroo rapping. Crocodile Dundee ass fake Aboriginal accent. Culture vulture ass bitch. Yeah. Who else? What's going on?
We went on Tyler a little bit.
Yeah, Tyler. My thing with Tyler is I get where he's coming from. He doesn't want to be associated with the lowly rap music. He wants the love of the esteemed and respected rock music.
Yeah. He wants a fan base from like society at large rather than the rap community, which I think is wise.
Yeah. I'm like Tyler. I love beautiful jazz and soul and pianos. That's real music. Hard beats, nah, that's not real. Rapping about social issues and things that really matter, that's not really hard, you know. That's why I feel like people like Tyler, they shouldn't be in hip hop. There's so many people who just use it to get the like the hardness of hip hop, but you don't really go hard, you know.
Can we get into we talked about Yachty and how rappers feel they can't channel their creativity into rap, but it's deeper than that. They don't feel like they can channel anything into their rap. You'll see these rappers get political on Twitter. They don't get political in their rap songs.
No.
You see them get emotional on Twitter. You see Uzi get emotional on Twitter all the time. His song's not that emotional, bro. He's dropped that.
Can't do it. He can't.
No, he can't. These rappers can't talk about their feelings. They
No.
can't talk about politics. They can't be creative. What are they doing? What are you doing? What are you doing when you write your songs? What are you thinking when you write your songs?
Yeah.
Some
No,
of it- some of
that's
it's
so
just their
real.
labels. Some of it is just their labels. They're like, hey, you can't rap about this.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was gonna say,
In a few
it's
cases though, but you know, yeah.
like modern rap is so formulaic that you cannot stray away from like the protocol, so to speak. So like, excuse me.
I feel like
So,
part of it is now they're trying to sell you a formula.
Yeah,
Like as
they
an
want
artist,
they
that's how I
want
look
to
at it. Like that's how I
they
look
want
at
to use
it.
the
Like,
formula
you're
as much as
selling
possible until
Yeah.
the cow is dead. They're milking the cow till it dies, and then they're gonna keep milking it. And then when it's completely useless, they're gonna find a new formula, and we're gonna see a new flavor of cringe rap.
And the people who make the formulas, like we respect them a lot. Like X kind of made his own formula, and so
Yeah.
we respect those people a lot. But then those people mysteriously disappear. They fall off, or they die. A lot of them die, or they go to jail forever. And then suddenly their formula is up for grabs. They're not in the picture anymore, and then there's this new formula. So
Yeah.
it's like, why would you even want to make a new formula if you're just gonna fucking die?
Exactly.
You-
Really,
it-
this has been
what-
going on even
Yeah.
prior to the rap game, man. This is kind of what Kurt killed himself
When
over.
you're talking about formula, like let's say you're like an immigrant or you're biracial, right? You need to form an identity to see to know how to act in the world because there's no images of you like in the movies, TV, you know, like all the big things we grew up with, like Disney movies, right? There's no example of you. So now you have to create your own identity. So a part of that is the formula, right? So a formula is so necessary for psychologically getting people part of society. This is how you act, and you can have a wife, you can get pussy, you can have a family.
Yeah, just do X and
The
Y.
problem now is we're selling people certain marketing things, but we're not providing them any real resources. We're not giving them finance. We're not giving them anything that's healthy that helps them live their life. We're selling them a lifestyle or a formula that is best suited for the economy. It's best suited to keep the labor supply full and desperate. They're
Exactly.
not sending messages to keep people who are happy, healthy, feel good, self-confident. They don't want people to feel that way. And
No.
and you know that they do this in some other countries. So a lot of people shit on China, but China always looks at how happy their people are, and they'll take economic hits to make sure their people are happy. Now, there could be selfish reasons like, oh, it's a semi-communist, so we need everyone's buy-in. But that's what's wrong with that, you know?
No, like China is
Like
really
I'm trying to take what we're saying and rap with the formula. Like the formula is important because that's how we learn to assimilate, and assimilating is good. But it's like, yo, like look at the formula for what it is to be a rap fan. Then look at the formula for what it is to be like a American citizen or a human being or like
Yep.
a creator, a movie director, stand-up comic, whatever you're trying to do. And it's the formula that they sell you that's the problem.